welcome. I'm Shaman Reaper, and this is my game save of Vakia The Paralyzer. Here's your starting point. This is just outside of Ivarstead, and just in front of Pinepeak Cavern, standing on top of a short little tower. We've got a wolf cage and a little chest goods. This is your character, Vakia. Not much on at the moment, as I've said in the blog, my blog file. He's taken a shortcut, go up to see the Greybeards up at High Hrothgar. Ended up in this spot here without any armor or clothing or his weapons. You have to apologize. I apologize. Sorry, I'm losing my voice a bit, so I'm going to try to make this video anyway. So this is your starting point. You can't get in or out. Your journey has to be through Pinepeak Cavern. Grab some goods out of this chest. So I'll leave that to you. I'll get myself geared up and we'll get started. Okay, I'm geared up and ready to go. Jump over the ladder. Straight into Pinepeak Cavern. Of course, you can explore around the area, but there's not much to see. So just straight through and straight into it. Now you'll notice when you start, it's very quiet. You haven't been detected by the trolls yet. They're down the back in the right-hand corner. You'll see some stuff on the floor. You can use your sneak mode, and just give it a second. Just creep up here to start with. Now I can grab some gear. So you see I've got a sword, arrows, some weapons, some armor. So grab all that stuff and look around as you're going along, because there's some potions and some other good items on here to help you through. Sorry. I wasn't going to make this video to start with because I'm losing my voice, but anyway, I'm just going to have another go at it. So I've grabbed my stuff, gear up. I'm going to stop here and do that. Now I've geared myself up with the leather armor, enchanted armor that was on the floor. And I've got my sword, and I've also poisoned it with paralysis poison. As I was saying in my blog, one of my file, the read file, this is the ladder into the next area. But you're not ready for that yet, so don't go there. You'd be wasting your time because you're not geared up properly, and you'll be killed by the wizards. You can see the troll up there now. We've got to try to sneak up and get the rest of these potions before they get started. So I will grab that, and we'll grab that. And I'm ready to go. I'm going to have to get into it now. With the paralysis poison, I'll hit one of the trolls and they'll go down. But if I can separate them, keep them separate, I might be able to kill them. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. Potion up. I don't have much potion either. Restore health. What I'll do with this fella here is I'll do a paralysis poison and do that. I'm going to have to do the full 15 seconds. It's going to take that long to kill him. Go. The delay there with the sword's not working. Okay, the other troll's going to be waking up soon, so I'm going to have to hit it with... You can kill them both now. This is one way to do it. Just keep it with the paralysis poison. Alright, let's do it again. Delay there with the sword. Might be my PC. Nearly out. He's dead. Okay, that takes care of the two trolls. So the next thing you want to do, go up and check out the chests. Sorry. We've got the main chest up here, so I'll let you go through it. You've got nice weapons and arrows. You can pick between what do you want to use. You've got swords, great swords, axes. Be sure to grab these soul gems because they recharge your swords, recharge the enchantment. Grab the poisons, grab all the healing items, and grab the new clothing, armor. That's that one. And be sure to get into the skill books, because the better the more you skill up, you know, your level goes up, and you'll be able to deliver better blows and last longer, do a better job. Anyway, I'll leave that with you to gear up, and then we'll start the next stage. Alright, I've geared myself up. This is what I look like now. My character. The Stormcloak gear on. And I've done all the skill ups with the books. I'm up to level 16 now, and I've advanced some of my skills. So that's the advantage of that. So I've got a little extra power in going into the next stage, which is up this ladder. It's called Magic Visuals Test Hall, but it's actually, I call it the Wizards Warlocks Cave. So we're going to go into that now. Now this one can be a little bit difficult. So inside here, you've got the Warlocks. They're just inside. You've got one. Actually, it's spawned inside of the blue barrier, and there's two more on the outside. So what you can do is go into sneak mode again and get yourself ready. I found the best way to do this was with start out with long range weapons, which is the dragon. Okay, let's just go into it. The bow. And the one I used is the absorb health, absorb stamina, and of course I put the what I've done is put the potions onto it, paralysis potion. So gear for that. I'll just have a bit of a go, and start picking them off one by one. Yes, poison the bow, and you probably don't need this, but they're going to come flying out anyway. So I'll have a crack at it to get started. We're just there, so if we can just get started on them. But you're going to have to alternate between. So they're pretty powerful. So what you're going to have to do is alternate between potioning up and picking them off with the bow. So you continue. Ooh, so there you go. There's an example. Didn't take much to die. But I've done this quite a few times now, and it's just a matter of how you do it. Now there is one more thing that I'll just demonstrate. I'll just get the conjure. See, there is one inside of the blue barrier. Now you can't get inside of it normally. You have to wait until they're all dead, and you can use an access on the other side. But once they're inside, you can't shoot arrows or use swords or anything to get to them, but you can conjure a flame atronach. And I shall demonstrate. I might die doing it because I'm not protected. But anyway, I'll just take you through it. Here it is, conjure flame atronach. Left hand, get it ready. And I'll just get up to the barrier very quickly and have a go at it. Here we go. So it spawns flame atronach inside. Oh, that was a familiar. Anyway, might work. Let's see how we go. What over there? That's not a flame atronach. Oh, there. Is it one in there? No, it's not. Oh, that was a bit weak. Let me try that again. I must have missed it. Oh, I did familiar. Sorry. Wrong. See, that's how easy it is to get it wrong. Alright. Let's do it again. Here we go. One flame after another. Now, it nearly takes care of them inside. So, you know, probably about halfway through you can conjure another one again. If it's safe to do so. While you're trying to do that, the other stupid these are after me. Anyway, this could take a while, so I'll leave it to you to sort yourself out with it. That's how you do it. You just keep going through that. I'll just die again. And work out how you want to kill the. That's the whole idea of the game and in this room, is to work out how you're going to kill everyone. Anyway, I'll leave that up to you, and I'll see you out on the other side. All right, here we are in the Warlocks Cave. That's the blue barrier that's in front of you there. Now, originally, when I put the game together, the 3 Warlocks were outside of this barrier, but now they started to spawn inside of it, which means once they get inside, it'll be hard to kill them. Well, I have finally found a way to do it, and you use Conjure Flame Atronach, however you want to say it. I'll just demonstrate. Go into your Magicka, and there it is there. Conjure Flame Atronach. And that's the way that you can deliver a your own. Well, let's put stuff together here. Conjure. And there we go. One flame Atronach. Now, just leave her to her to work on the wizard, the warlock, while you work on these others. Now, it may take a couple of times because they're pretty strong, these warlocks. Okay, as you see, it's done already. I'm going to go back around again and do it again. Just one note. If you get too close to him, he can still. Anyway, there we go. That's how you just keep doing that. Just keep conjuring the flame Atronach. I normally do it afterwards because the warlock that's inside the blue barrier can't kill me either. It's only the other 2, so it sort of eliminates when there was originally 3 of them, but now there's down to 2. So you can wait until you kill the other 2 and then just keep putting the Atronach in conjuring until he's dead, because he will eventually die. The Atronach will win. So anyway, the weapons that I used were the long-range weapon, which is the bow, and poison. So that's how I've been dispensing the warlocks, and I just used the deadly poison. All right. I'll try sneak, but I'm not sure if it really makes a difference. You'll catch me soon as I'm here. There they are. You can just see the shapes in the background. So one's down. If you could just keep shooting that one, you could probably end up killing it, but you have to keep away from that because they're very powerful. Now if I can do that again. I'm going to keep going this time. I was going to leave it, but possible I could. There. Excellent. Killed 2 so far. See, there you go. Alright, we've finished with finished off the warlock. And now the next thing to do is to go inside of the barrier, grab the goods. You've got a chair on the other side here. Click on that. gives you access inside sorry, the barrier. And so you loot the Warlock, open the chest, grab some more goods, upgrade. There's an upgrade chest. Read through all the spell tomes, or pull out what scrolls that you would like to go get, and then this is the way out. Click on the back of the chair, and off you go. You will drop down into a sort of a wide area, but it drops you straight back into the room again. You will travel around to the ladder exit out is here. Make sure you check around because there's more potions on the floor. And then you just pick the lock, and next stage is into the ice cave with the next enemy. Oh dear. My button malfunction again. I'm supposed to be stopping the save. This ain't working. Come on. Alright. This is the next stage of your journey, which is Holofrost Grotto. And this is where the ice wraiths are. When you first come in, you've got a chest. Pull all the goods out of there. And I've also supplied a clothing and jewelry chest. If you want any other special items that you want to put on, you can whack those on too. Sorry about the voice, is sort of creaking away. So anyway, you head down this ice cave, you gear yourself up, you get ready to take on 3 ice wraiths till you get to the other side. There's a chest, see there's one there. Alright, I'll leave that to you. You do your fighting with the ice wraiths, get to the other side, and then there'll be another chest and a ladder. And the ladder will go to Shiramis Cave, and the goods are another upgrade of your clothing and armor and your weapons. Alright, this is the Shiramis Cave area. You spawn in this area, and it's only a one-way. It's only one way. This is normally the exit from the cave. It's blocked, so you'll have to travel all the way through the cave to get to the end. This is a door that leads back to where you just came from. So you just proceed along the pathway, make your way through the cave, and then you'll end up at an exit which takes you to High Hrothgar. Alright, this is the finish of the Shiramis Cave. You'll exit through this way after you've defeated the, gone past the Dwarven Centurion. And now here's the ladder to High Hrothgar. And the last and final chest of upgrade of goods to take with you. So, at the exit, careful not to go too far over to the exit, because it is blocked with another wall. If you go too far across this edge, you'll find yourself on the other side and not able to get back. Then you'll have to go through all caving in. Anyway, I will stop it there, and we'll once you get to High Hrothgar, that's a normal part of the quest line. Talk to the Greybeards, upgrade your skills, and move on to some more quests. Now I'll just briefly explore Breezehome. Alright, we're in Breezehome now. Now I haven't made any changes to Breezehome except to put a hatch on the floor which goes to a new cell called the holding cell. That's where you'll find all your crafting equipment and a little target shooting room. Go there now. Alright, so you'll see a lot of baskets hanging around, and the reason for that is that I just like to watch them when you shoot at them. They're more fun than targets. So they fly up in the air and they move around and stuff like that. So you've got a little archery target. You got some archery equipment on the bench, and in this room you've got the crafting equipment, enchanter, alchemy station, and you've got the staff enchanter, all your equipment, chest, materials, and the same with the crafting stuff, smithing stuff, smithing, bench, tanning rack, a small anvil in the back, and some plies. Ladder back to Breezehome. On the other side, I have a ladder to QA smoke, the editor, sorry, the editor test cell. And I've made a few revisions in this area. That's a return door to holding cell. This is a Solstheim area, Dragonborn area. And I have a hatch going to the abandoned building, which gets you into Solstheim. Bit of a water for a bit of a dip. Another trap floor door to get into the Sindarian's field lab, which takes you to in Blackridge. This chest here is for Hearthfire. It's got all 3 lots of equipment in there for Hearthfire. Of course, you've got the enemy testing area. Press the button, you'll get some enemy spawns enemy, and you can go in there and fight them. Of course, you've got all this area here with a smelter, chopping block, chests to put all your goods and stuff in. We've got a few other chests here with spare items and goods in them. A few other chests here for enchanted items, enchanted chests, weapons, armor, and in through this door takes you into the Dawnguard area. There's a door to Dawnguard, Fort Dawnguard headquarters, and you got a few chests for Dawnguard equipment. Well, that just about wraps up the save. Have fun with it. Oh, there are a couple other areas that I haven't gone to yet. Maybe I should explore those first. Alright, a bit premature in my ending. Let's just have a quick look at the other 2 areas. So, welcome to Strand Cave. Not much going on here, just a bit of exploration. Just have a bit of a look around, gather up some items. There's some chests and a couple of urns, and a body to search, some books, and a few other little odds and ends, some jewels and things like that. Well, it's just a little bit of a fun area to have a bit of a walk around and explore. And now I've come to the last area to explore, and this is the Alchemist Shack, surrounded by a blue barrier, which is impenetrable. Oh god, I'll leave it at that. You can access it through these chairs, in, through, and this is the shack. It's had a few modifications. Added some goods and equipment. It's got a anvil, and I've added an enchanter, and of course the alchemy table is still here. So I have a bit of a look around here. This is the exit door here, chair, and if you go up, follow these rocks up through here, you can take a ladder up to a chest that's floating up in the air. It's got some goods in there. Alright, I'm going to leave this at that, and have fun with the save. Shaman Reaper out.